Hello. It's going to get very wet and very windy for many of us overnight and into tomorrow. As for the rest of Friday, well, actually, after a pretty glum start for most of us, skies starting to brighten up. And for a few of us, we will see some sunshine. But then, yes, overnight tonight, there'll be a spell of wet weather, and then the winds will really start to whip up later on in the night. That, of course, is all tied in with this area of low pressure. Storm Brian was named yesterday by the Irish Met Service, and I think across the Republic of Ireland, that's where we'll have some of the worst conditions through the course of Saturday. The storm deepened intensely out in the Atlantic through the course of Thursday and is now approaching. As I said, some of the worst conditions will be across the Republic of Ireland, but we will also across the UK see potentially some impacts, as we'll get onto in a moment. First of all, let's get through the rest of Friday, because after, as I say, a bit of a grey start for many, we're already seeing some sunshine across southwest England and Northern Ireland. The outbreaks of rain likely to continue across parts of eastern England well into the afternoon. But elsewhere, most places dry and the winds actually easing down a little bit. If you get a bit of sunshine, it doesn't feel too bad out there either. Temperatures are generally climbing into the teens. As we go through the evening and overnight, though, we will start to see a change. Notice this band of rain. That is the first sign of that area of low-pressure Storm Brian. It's going to bring a wet evening across Northern Ireland and Wales, and this arm of rain then swings across all areas, giving pretty much all parts of the UK a spell of a few hours of potentially heavy rain. It does swing through, though, by the morning, and then a lot of showers come packing into the west. It won't be a particularly cold night with that breeze. Temperatures, certainly in most towns and cities, remaining in double digits. But the winds will be picking up through the early hours and getting particularly strong during Saturday morning, initially across the west. And we do have yellow warnings in force. Gusts of wind around the coast of 60 to maybe 70 miles an hour. Now, the problem is these strong winds may well coincide with high tides, and so there's the real risk of coastal flooding. There'll be big waves too, and the potential for certainly some travel disruption. Ferries like to be cancelled, that kind of thing. The strong winds will move steadily along the south coast of England too. Again, gusts around the coast of 60 to maybe 70 miles an hour, and inland gusts of 45 to maybe 55 miles an hour. So again, there could be some problems. It's not all doom and gloom, though, on Saturday. Many eastern areas will have a sunny morning. Heavy showers in the southeast and bands of rain swirling around the low-pressure system as the wet and windy weather swings its way in from the west. So some, yes, pretty miserable day, but as I say, won't be all doom and gloom. There will be some sunny spells around. Temperatures 13 to 15 degrees, feeling cooler than that, of course, because of the strength of the wind. It remains very blustery on Saturday evening. If anything, the winds get a bit stronger across Northern Ireland for a time. Further pulses of heavy rain, especially over northern England and parts of southern Scotland. Lots of showers on Saturday evening across parts of the south. You can see the swirl there, the way the winds are moving around that low pressure system. But it does tend to ease off through Sunday. The low heads out into the North Sea. There'll still be a mixture of sunshine and blustery showers on Sunday for pretty much all parts, but I think there'll be better, drier spells, and the winds won't be quite as strong, although it's not going to feel very pleasant. 12 or 13 the top temperatures. So yes, some very lively weather coming our way. We do have that yellow warning in force. Please stay up to date with the weather warnings. You can do that through the Met Office website. Download the Met Office app, of course, and follow us on Twitter. We are at Met Office.